Morning. So, turns out my my body's an asshole. The panic yesterday. That weight that appeared from nowhere and stayed around despite jumping on the scale about 10 times. It's pretty much all gone today, which is interesting and infuriating because I just don't trust what's happening at the moment. But lots of people did say that's kind of what happens, so that's good. Oh, good. Lane full of shit. So good, you know, the weight has kind of has gone off again. Not all of it, most of it, you know, 80% of it. So, off to the gym. I thought that the random weight fluctuations were caused by, you know, the supplements that I've been taking. But it seems even without the supplements, my weight fluctuates. So, admittedly, it was just the once, but you know, it was a similar thing. So, I think I'm going to go back to all the supplements as well now for this program, the creatine and the all the BCAAs, the lot, because you know, it doesn't seem to make that much of a difference with consistency, and I just want to stay on the plan as closely as possible. I don't want to think about it, so that's good. What on a side note, and I mentioned this yesterday, I had so many people contact me. Because I made a fairly mardy post on Facebook. I don't normally do mardy posts. It's normally unicorns and rainbows. But I'm trying to be really honest with all of this, the ups and the downs of trying to lose weight. And it sucks. There are times when it absolutely sucks. So yesterday I made a post that, you know, a few pounds had come back on overnight and I was pissed off and, you know, fuck everything. I had 12 people contact me that I had to do this plan or that plan or something else, and I appreciate that people are trying to help. But there were also a few people there who were literally seeing me low and thinking there was an opportunity to get some business and to poach me from, you know, my current plan. Don't do that, guys. I'm already pissed off. Well, yesterday. The last thing I want to do is then start discussing other plans. It's a bit of a dick move to try to poach a client when you're at their lowest. Honestly, and you know who you are, don't do those sorts of things, because if you're in business, which 4 of you are, I then look at you as being opportunistic, as being a little bit sneaky. Don't do that. The other side of the coin, there's a couple of people who genuinely reached out to help Adam, Charlene, guys, you know, thanks, that's nice. So, yeah. But yeah, you know, professionals putting that shit, don't. And then here's the thing, right now, what I really need more than anything is consistency. I need personal training, and I need to be on a plan that I believe in. And with the plan I'm on, Helen has that in spades. She has a client history that goes back a long time. She can show where she's coached people over years and they've achieved their goals. They're winning medals at one stage. So that's what I want. I've had so many personal trainers over the last few years that have lasted a couple of months and then they've moved on to other things, and you know, good. That I don't blame these people at all, because people have lives and need to move on. Personal training isn't for them or whatever. But for me, as a client, when I'm trying to build up a long-term plan to get somewhere which is going to take me years, what I don't want to be doing is chopping and changing and doing something this way and doing something that way. This is why I weigh daily at the moment. I've been sold so much snake oil and so many magic fucking beans and bullshit about weight loss that I don't believe any of it on faith anymore. So, you know, when something's constantly proving to be bullshit, after a while you start becoming a little bit bored of it all. So now it's, well, show me, you know. If I can't measure it, then fuck off. And that's kind of where I'm at now. And so I'm weighing daily because I want to see how my body responds to what I'm doing every single day. And yeah, like yesterday, sometimes that's a mindfuck, but I need empirical data. I'm not doing the whole, oh, trust me, it will work. That does no parsnips with me anymore, because every fucking personal trainer, coach, diet plan, magic fucking under the bed piece of shit gadget says, trust it, it works. Fuck off. Prove it or stop talking to me. And, you know, it's a bit harsh, but it's this generic marketing. You know, there was something marketed the other day when it was, you had somebody in 8 weeks and the pictures were showing, you know, before 32 stone, now 8 stone. I mean, in 8 weeks. I mean, this. I mean, okay, that sort of stuff is nauseating, admittedly, but there's so much of that around that facts or fuck off. I'm quite sweary this morning. So there we go. Red Bull. My car is filthy. I need to wash this later. Hey, here's a thing. Washing your car. Quite cardio. So I'm nearly at the gym. My whole week is, you know, oh, really, don't walk your dog in the middle of the road, dude. So the whole, my whole plan for this week is a bit messed up now, because I normally do a big session on Sunday and smaller sessions through the week. But because I was so mardy yesterday, I didn't even train. So I have to make up for that today. It's amazing how many people in this car park can't read one-way signs. Just saying. There, it's training done. So, you know when they say a workout makes you feel much better? It really does. Oh, shaking the cobwebs off and getting back in the saddle. And that's kind of what it's about. You know, I mean, I know people say this, coach will tell you this, and everyone will say the same thing. But it's true. You feel better after you train. Which is nice. So I'm going to, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm going to change my my routine. I need to step up my cardio and my HIT quite a bit. So I think that will help with the weight loss. Here's the thing, okay? I was on the treadmill this morning, and the pace I was doing for endurance, which I could pretty much do all day, was my sprint pace about a year ago. And you know, I got little things like I've got some definition in my shoulders. I can feel them, you know, taking shape nicely. My bum is starting to change shape. I have there's a restaurant I eat at regularly, and there's now a gap between my belly and the table. So you know, I'm seeing improvements all over the place. Which is great, and I know the scales shouldn't be the only thing you go by, and they're not. But nonetheless, I still think I should be losing weight faster than I am, and it's frustrating. I did Slimming World about 10 years ago now, and the weight came off so quickly. Admittedly, I'm 10 years older, so things are slower and harder. But even so, I haven't got anywhere near the speed of that weight loss again, and I'd really like to. So, yeah, it's frustrating. I have so much to lose, and I'm very impatient, and I want to get it all. I want to do it now, and I know I can't, but it still makes me pissed off sometimes. I'm still turning that beep off, it's annoying. So yeah, I'm going to change my the time that I come to the gym. So I'm going to stick to my AM slot, my 6 o'clock slot, because that's a good time, I think, for getting the weights on, for, you know, my main routine. But then when I've been trying to fit cardio in the evenings, what I'm often finding is my evenings get filled with other things, social things, you know, salon appointments, whatever. And they often, so then the cardio session often gets bumped. And I think doing some HIIT will really, really help. So what I'm going to do is make my lunch break my gym session, and I may not have time to have a regular lunch, so I'm going to swap out a solid meal for a meal replacement shake and see how that goes. Or better still, I can just have food prepped and slam it in the microwave and put it on the timer. My microwave is pretty cool. I can turn it on with my mobile phone, so I can always set it to start cooking as I leave the gym, and then when I get back, everything is ready to rock. Yeah, put some technology to use. So there we are. Yeah, most of that crappy weight has come off again from yesterday, and I feel a bit better today. Bit of training. So, yeah, thanks for watching.